Hello everybody, welcome back to Amazing ATS. Hope you are having a great start to June. And welcome to this stream. No, we are not running the 160 open beta, and the reason for that is during an open beta update earlier today, a unintentional crashing bug was submitted into the game that's both ATS and ETS2. I crashed pulling my own trailer, trying to do both cargo market and external market. Also crashed using external contracts. Until that crashing is fixed, I'm not going to be running 160 open beta on the stream. So we got what I think may be the next best thing. We've got John Ruta's 579 Next Gen, and the trailer behind us is Bart's Great Dane Reefer. Underneath the hood of the truck today, we are running a Cummins X15, and we do have an 18-speed transmission. We do have a load of lemonade on the trailer, and we are currently in Dubuque, Iowa, and we are going down to Natchitoches in Louisiana. We've got our full drive time today, so without any further waiting, we're going to do hello to Jakai, Randy, Travis, Brenton, David, Riley. What's going on today, guys? Great to see ya. And now that we're in the truck, let's get her fired up and let's do some trucking. Dubuque is on the other side of the state from where I live at in Iowa. Hey, James. And if you guys couldn't tell when we got the truck fired up, we are running Z-Mod's Peterbilt interior effects today. Now, by default, this truck does not have an 18-speed transmission in it, so we are running Loader Saint's Real Eaton Fuller transmission mod. Did have to use the cast add-on in order to get this truck to where we do have an 18-speed. Oh yeah, it is a great trailer, Randy. And you also get some pretty good loads with it too. I think it's like 22 or 25 bucks for the trailer. I do need to throw the game in here. I gotta make one slight adjustment to some mirrors. And if you guys can see this right here, I like to see my trailer just a little bit in that. Just like that. Alright, much better. There is someone on the Steam Workshop that also does skin mods for Bart's Great Dane here too.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
And also the other day, I think it was yesterday, Snowy Moon did release the first update to what he is calling layers of graphics. So right now it's just level 1, which is just your TAA and things like that. So we are running that today in addition. You can see it right up there on the upper left corner. And I think I need to remove one mod that I did add. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that right now. I don't need to exit. I do need to hop out of the game, but I don't need to exit it fully. I just need to go back to the main screen. And the reason for that is just the traffic that I am seeing here. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick save here. And I'll show you which mod that it is. I added a couple of more in here, but it's the AO Flow Assist. Since this is experimental, I mean, the real world AI traffic was perfect. Adding that kind of looks like the AI traffic is nowhere near as much. And as you can see here, we are running Project Next Gen also.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Alright, and as simple as that, we should now be good to go. Hey, Will, what's going on today? Pretty much the same for me too. It's we've already gotten like 2 to 3 inches of rain, and we're probably going to be getting another couple more between now and tomorrow night. And I saw the post from John Ruda today. Since the 122 SD is being updated, we are getting the first gen Coronado look with that, with this update, which is going to be epic. Well, with the Cascadia, he could definitely do it. Oh, his team is well capable of doing a 359 to go with the glider. Definitely. Will we ever see that? Who knows? And throw the Live Lab sleeper on it too?
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Got a full aero cab stand up on the 579 next gen. None of those unibuilt sleepers like we see on the older 579, the 389, the 589. You see I took off that AI experimental mod and see how much more traffic there is. I didn't want to have a stream like had literally no traffic on it. Alright, and since I don't have a mod that tells me how much sleep time we have left, we've got 5 hours left to drive. And it is currently 2:22, so we need to stop by 7:30. Hey, Omar, what's up today? Now, I did try out the sleep mechanic in 160 yesterday. It's actually a neat little feature, but eventually you're going to get caught up to where you're going to have to take your mandatory rest. And so I didn't play with it a whole lot, but it actually looks pretty neat to where you can select how much you do want to sleep. And every single graphics mod is more than likely going to need to be remade for 160 because of that lighting change that SCS did. Oh, and I do want to thank you guys for 2,500 subscribers. Also, I did see we surpassed that earlier on today. Ooh, this purple car has the thumpa-thumpa going. Definitely do not like going around corners in that drive-by view. what do you know? It's Anheuser-Busch, aka U.S. Bottling and Beverage here in the game.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
One thing that I kind of wish that SCS would add would be some random potholes. Nothing too deep or anything that's going to cause suspension damage or pop a tire on you, but that would be neat just to have that kind of road effect. But it also makes me wonder, where is my random bump slider at? Let's take a look here. It's not keys and buttons. Yeah, why is that so down? That's underneath controller feedback. That's not where it is. It should be here in gameplay, but where the heck? I thought it was a slide. Oh, there it is. Uneven surface simulation. Why is that down so low? We'll put that back to 100 where it should be. Oh, I know that does add it, but Daniel's Random Events has not been updated. I am not even sure if it works. Literally, I do not browse the STS forums anymore. But I know that does add patches all over the roads and things like that. I mean, I don't know if that's a standalone or if it needs to, or if you need to run random road events with it. Less than 2 hours until we need to stop. Now I wonder if SCS is going to reflect this in the game. secondary roads here in Iowa, so like your state routes and your 2-lane roads, are going up to 60 miles an hour on July 1st. In gain right now, those are at 55. We're talking about US 71, US 34. So I would love to see them update that to 60 miles per hour. Truck stop or a rest area here. We've got just over an hour left to drive. Alright, definitely don't mean to be doing this. Of course, that's on the other side of the road. Oh no, we can cut across. All right, just so I know where I'm setting myself for a waypoint.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around.
All right, got to do a little walk around, well, as best as we can here. All right, 5 o'clock in the morning, 11 hours, that's 4 p.m.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
Well, hello, Arkansas. That's right, Schaefer. Get the heck out of my way. "6:30 in the morning, and did you see that AI? It already had its headlights off." Not that I'm ever going to get a fine for driving without headlights, because I made a mod to get rid of that idiotic fine. Really, Transland, you're going to get in front of me and slow down, huh? Must be going to the truck stop. We must be in Little Rock. a fireworks tent right over there. Those are going to be popping up around here pretty soon. Just remember, if you guys are enjoying today's stream so far, make sure that you do leave a thumbs up. You want to help me stay awake? Hit me up in the chat. Good news is always great, David. Hey, Bob. One other thing that you guys are going to notice in 160 is the 2014 Kenworth T680 has had its engine sounds reworked. So I'm actually kind of curious of what they're going to sound like. What we had before without mods, absolutely horrible. Hey, no, how's it going today? Welcome into the channel and the stream. Echo under the bridge works. For anybody who is watching and is curious what I do use to play the game with, if you look below in the stream description, you will see both my computer specs along with my hardware specs for playing ATS. We don't need the go juice yet. We haven't even used half of our tanks. Oops. Definitely did not mean to stall the truck. And that shouldn't have happened. And I know we don't have damage. And also in 160, the clutch issue that arose in 159 is not fixed. That's why I stalled the truck there a couple of times, is because of that what's going on with the clutch. For some odd reason, I don't know why SCS did this or how it happened, but you kind of need to slip the clutch a little bit here in 159 when starting out, otherwise you will stall. You cannot idle off like we could in 158. And I smell quesadillas. My brother must have made some. It is no-no, and I mean, SCS is aware of it. It's like, here's the thing, the 159 dropped a month ago, and we just got the 168 open beta, what was it, Tuesday? That's a little quick. Back when I was driving, the only time that I ever slipped the clutch was when I was starting on an incline. Of course, I would use the old bleep handle for the trailer trolley valve, or yeah, the old bleep handle is what I always called it. And when starting out on a hill, I would make sure the clutch was grabbing a little bit before I let that go. Otherwise, I would have more than likely stalled the truck.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Oh, I would have been on 160 today, but an open beta update earlier today caused a unintentional crashing issue. Yeah, as the stream is family friendly, I can't use the 4-letter S word. Well, maybe if I had a censor button I could, and all you guys would hear would beep. at about 30 miles to Natchitoches, so we definitely have time for another run today. 160 is more than likely going to break your graphics mods. It's any root advisor mods that have been made, those should be alright, but they're probably going to need to be updated also.
In 650 feet, turn right.
Truck mods are not broken as far as I know. Oh, whoa, 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 Coda, pay attention to the road.
In 650 feet, turn left. Keep to the left, and then turn
Yes, the 2014 T680 sounds were reworked by Philip Koo, who is doing some amazing work with sounds since he took over.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, Pickett, where do you want your lemonade at? I think I can do that. Really, they should be putting this in a dock, especially with our own trailer, not to where we're putting this. I would imagine so, because those are the best sounding engines, base engines by default so far. Alright, and it is currently 2:46. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go find a place to sleep. So, oh, perfect, truck stop right up the road. Sweet. And then we will get another load here, because we definitely do not have enough drive time here. Is this going to tell me? Of course not. Nope.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
And next rest stop, 4 hours 56 minutes. That includes a 3-hour non-driving time. And so that if anyone is wondering why I always stop at 3 hours, because that's the 11-hour drive max that you are able to do in real life. So we're just going to go ahead and go sleep, and then we'll get another load here.
Keep to the right, and then continue straight.
Whoa, Coda, you are speeding. Speed limit's only 45. I am a moron.
In 650 feet, turn right.
And so we don't get too much night driving here. I am going to move the time forward since it is only 3 o'clock. If I go to sleep now, we're going to be up at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, so we moved it forward to 7, and let's go ahead and get our 10-hour sleep. Well, we'll start out night drive here. And if we want a full night drive, I can go ahead and sleep again. I don't care. We'll start in the afternoon. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do a quick walk around here. I definitely do not do a lot of night drives, so great idea. Alright, 5 o'clock. If I sleep again, that will put us to 3. I'm going to move the time forward just like 3 hours to 8, and then we'll sleep. So we'll get some sunset into night. Alright, there we go. It was noticed by someone in the SCS forums. Correct, no. Alright, let's get a job here from Nakatash, and where can we go? I'm thinking Texas. Somewhere like Central Texas would be alright. We got 40 minutes. Can we get down to Corpus Christi? Probably, but I kind of want to, don't want to do paper. Yeah, it pays all right, but looking for like more like veggies or something like that. Probably none of that here either. 581 is definitely too much, so I guess we're going to go to Venture and get a load that goes to Corpus Christi.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Anything with 10 wheels here local, I really don't have a preference. The trucks that I mainly drove were a white GMC or a Volvo white and a Freightliner FLD 120. And what I am doing here is I'm getting this little bit of gray. That's if that's even discoverable. So we'll find out here in a moment.
If possible, please turn around.
Oh, I would love to see a good 660 mod. There currently isn't one, but I mean, anyone who could do a great 660, I would, even if it's paid, I would buy it.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
I mean, there's the corporation truck that it literally is going to be the white GMC that I drove back in the day, or the Volvo white. One of my moderators there, Randy, or AKA Hoosier Trucker, also drove one, and the skin in there called Donnie's Dream is the truck that he drove. Now, even though I don't sound it, I sound a hell of a lot younger than what I am. I am 52 years old, so don't think I'm like a young guy here. I'm not.
In 650 feet, turn left. Turn left, and then turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, Coda, don't you dare serpentine on a pretty much straight in back. Can we bump the dock? How about that? We can. Sweet.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Alright, and let's see if we can get any of this for this run also. Alright, all loaded up. Let's get over to Corpus Christi.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
This is where I would love a flashing yellow, but we're gonna have to sit through another cycle here because of this. Those are definitely hard to see when they are across the road too. Sun will be down in a couple of hours. It is currently 7:23, and the AI just loves to give itself an accident. Oh, typical. It's FedRex. Age is nothing but a number. Ask me, do I feel 52? And that answer is no. what's going on up here. Okay. Something on the shoulder.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right. Continue straight, and then turn left.
Whoops, we kind of hit the median curb there. Don't tell anybody. Thank you so much for that subscribe, Nick. I do appreciate it. Oh, and this sunset that you guys are currently looking at, it is courtesy of Project Next Gen. Now, this is Project Next Gen is not a free mod, it is a paid graphics mod. Just so you guys know.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Back in the days when Randy and I were driving on a Detroit, if there was no oil underneath it, there wasn't any oil in it. Yeah, I think they got that persistent oil leak fixed.
Turn right.
There are actually several different companies that are leased onto Walmart. Swift is one of them, though, that is leased to Walmart. At least for probably their dedicated runs. Now that's a division of US Express. I'm not sure if they are or not. Creek Carrier and Creek Carrier Corporation is another one. Variant is a division within US Express, is what I was mentioning. Oh, and by the way, we are in Texas now, too. They are mostly a dry box trailer, so anything dry. Hey David, welcome in. We left out of Natchitoches, Louisiana. We are currently on our way to Corpus Christi. Nice clear sky tonight. It's going to be good traveling weather. If anyone is wondering why I'm cruising along here in the left lane, it is more so because of the traffic.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
With the traffic merging on, sometimes they do not stop and will run right into the side of you. Oh, might as well leave them down because traffic is going to be sporadic on the other side. Of course, I do not want to blind them. Then we've got a four-wheeler hanging out where he shouldn't be. And that truck has no running lights in front of us. Oh, there they are. Guess we were just too far away. So you're saying you're an outlaw, Randy? Yeah, going through Houston at 1 o'clock in the morning, definitely not a lot of traffic. The part of Iowa where I live at, literally SES left it out. The entire southwest corner of Iowa is gone. They didn't even bother connecting US 34 to US 75, which is a heavily traveled route by truck. If you're asking David what other trucking companies are in Iowa, probably the biggest ones are going to be Heartland Express. We've got Schuster, TMC. There's a couple of other ones here that Red Trucks. What the heck is that one? Red Truck, oh, Decker is another one. They're out of Fort Dodge, and that's what I meant by Red Truck. That's what I mean there is Decker. Creed is out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Streaming around 2 hours, so yes, this is last load. Yeah, I just noticed that too, Randy.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Oh, there's the airport.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Turns are gonna be going, so we're not gonna cut them off. After those two cars, though, we're going.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Sorry, driver. Yeah, that truck should not have stalled with what I was doing. No way,
Keep to the right. And then keep to the right. In 650 feet, turn right.
Well, there was another clutch issue that
then
was
turn
reported.
left.
And here's the weird thing. Someone had this in a W900. The truck wasn't running. They had the parking brake off. When they put the truck into reverse, it went forward. They put the truck into forward, it started moving in reverse. So in reverse, it moved forward. In a forward gear, it moved in reverse. Like opposite forces that were going against each other. And SCS was able to verify that bug too. So maybe that has something to do with these clutch issues that have cropped up here in 159.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right, now if I remember with this back right here, we don't have a whole lot of room in the front. But we definitely have to make sure we watch the yard jockey, that we don't get him. So what I'm basically going to do here is I'm just going to idle back. Alright, I can already tell right now, just based on what we're looking at here, this is not going to work. We basically just need to barely get in front of that yard jockey. Yep, and here we go. This looks a whole lot better. Now we're going to start straightening it out. Whoop. Need to cut it a little bit more. We were going to hit that trailer behind us. That was the container. We got it. We're still idling here, and we're going to do one little pull-up here, and then we should be good. Alright, and that is all the time that I do have for today. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down because all feedback is important. If you liked what you saw and you are already not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. It is absolutely free and I will never ask you guys for money. Have a great rest of your Thursdays, and remember, keep that shiny side up, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop.